Welcome back. WeArEuS, and we're right outside of Fleetopia. It took a lot longer to get here than it should have, because I tried to take that upper path to get around to here, which in hindsight was extremely stupid. I wasted way too much time trying to navigate around there. Way too much time. There she is.
Falling cough.
So bug not flee. You return. World is ruined. Finally come soon, says Master.
Nesvir?
This land is gravely wounded, but death need not follow. It is now my task to free this kingdom from its dark fall.
Dozagov.
Such words are just fancy. Nothing left now, except to protect what little we have. I don't have a voice for her, okay? You got anything else for me? Ooh, she knows the locations of some of the lost fleas. Maybe? Yeah, sure, whatever, let's do it. Give me those locations.
Fundosh.
Oh.
Kavak Katsa.
Have you met her yet? Our burly new companion, Bob? Fresh return from a long time spent tracking.
Da, Fenestra.
You have met Flea Master. It gladdens me that so strong a flea exists as her. Yours was a caravan sorely lacking for protection, and I am too bound by my own task to provide it for you.
Paravos.
Why, we would never impose so, and now, no matter. Her scent may be strong and her taste for brew bottomless, but her skill is sharp. If predators draw close, her talents will provide much confidence to our caravan.
Yanaga Mushke.
You know, when I was on Mount Faye, I walked the entire way to the Bellway, only to realize that I could have teleported to it after I got here to the Putrefied Ducts. I don't need this. Do you have anything else to say? No. Okay, so what is our next objective? I should say that, but I was going to go ahead and teleport to the Bellway, but we should probably... Oh, there's another flea. That's in the mists, though. I'm not going to deal with that just yet. Though it is definitely high on my list of priorities. I need to go to Pilgrim's Rest. Everywhere there might be a quest board, like Songclave. So... I did equip the spider string, I believe it's called, in order to try and pull what's her name? The Pinstress out of the air in the boss fight last episode. I forgot I had it. Grand Bellway. Like I said, I forgot I had it, especially once I figured out dealing with her was just as simple as waiting for her to come down to the ground and then tickling her every once in a while. That way I avoided taking unnecessary damage, and, well, the rest is history. I do kind of want to take off some of this passive damage. Oh, I did check the pin. I did check the pin trinket that we got last episode. I was right, it's just for charging speed. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Benventra.
Tis now my child who wish to care for those who stay, including yourself. If I can aid you in any way, please let me know.
Sister, you seen him out there? Our new champion, that golden knight stalking the Citadel's crumbling halls. Tall, righteous bug. Not much for conversing. Still, I'd be long dead if not for their appearance. And I ain't the only one. Others have spoken of the knight's timely deeds and rare bravery. We're desperate for any protection we can get, and that living champion's been offering their aid almost as much as you yourself. Anything else? So, I wonder what would have happened if we just hadn't finished the cog heart. I'm not even going to imagine for a second that you have anything I could possibly want. Not even new stuff. Why are you still alive? Pain, anguish, and misery. In the darkest of shadows, all is made clear. Barloom draws its final breath, and we few remaining must bear its dying pain. Come to the Citadel stage and let us suffer together. Yes, but also no. Citadel stage. The fastest way is for me to go this way. Or I could use the other thing. Ventrica. Before I do, though, just in case it turns into what I expect it to turn into, leave that on. This sounds. I'll go with this because it's a pretty good all-rounder. Though I am reminded that I removed it last episode because it's not very good at tracking void infected. Let's see. Or at least void masses. I haven't tried it against too many void infected that are near surfaces it can rebound off of. Not coral chambers. Oh, the Grand Bellway. Nice. Super convenient. Now that I think about it, why did I bother taking the Ventrica when I could have just teleported to the Bellway? Well, yeah, I could have just teleported to the Bellway. Oh, right, I can also just... I don't need to go that high. Yeah. I'm thinking he's back. Alright, let's do this. So, I had this one spoiled for me as well. I don't remember if it was someone that mentioned it in the comments of the Extra Life site, but no, I don't think it was. I think I read one of the items one of the trinkets or tools, and it was just mentioned offhand that you get it from this guy, or it was mentioned, or Quest mentioned it, something like that. I know it was spoiled for me. I don't remember how. That was 2-3 weeks ago. Oh, right, someone's speaking. Showman, huh? Relent! Submit! The fatal blow was struck. Far fair fallen wails its end. We woe befallen, few remained. Let us join here at last and show our fires fierce. Together to share our kingdom's pain, feel it scorch our shells and know clear its suffering, its sorrow. This smells terrible. Dang it. Yeah, I don't trust that. So be it, you louse. Deny our kingdom's agony, refuse its touch upon your fickle shell. Carve your hapless path, stalk and strike and fight. Your fate is for herself, and she has risen raging. By the way, I realized over the course of fighting this guy, actually, between you and me, it was around the third time I fought him. I realized I know who he is, or I knew about this fight because I saw the item. I was right. It was from not a tool, it's not an artifact, a trinket that we have. Well, don't technically have yet. Now we have it. The Dark Mirror. I don't think I read what it did, I just knew about where to get it. It happens. So, I have to say, I beat him before. I did, that's right. I beat him before, and that's why I ran all the way to the other side of the screen. Because I don't actually know how that ended. Well, I didn't know how it ended. I assumed the fight was over, but I realized I had stopped the recording to keep the video from getting too long, and that I didn't record the entire goddamn fight that I had beat him with, or during which I had beat him. I'm using pretty much all the same stuff that I beat him with then, except for this. This I didn't need at all. But I have it now. Felt fine. No real change. I had nothing else I could really get. This was... Because he moves around so much, changes elevations at a moment's notice, it's... The cost of it, between everything else, just wasn't really worth it. Though, as you saw, with this particular crest, getting damage on him was no problem whatsoever. That said, crit, right? Crit. I forgot, I had actually forgotten about the crit effect of this crest until like the third or fourth time it happened, because I'm like, did he just parry that attack? I didn't have any idea what was going on. I just went all in on DPSing him whenever I got him knocked down. So, what should I even put in this spot? This, I guess? Right. What am I doing? Oh, I forgot I actually had that. Wow. So if they become void infected, they're just... So I brought... Well, I technically didn't bring the harp intentionally. There's literally nothing else for me. Oh! There's literally nothing else for me to bring to the fight. Also, we're broke. But not really. You know? We're rich in spirit. So that's done. Oh, right, what the mirror does. I think I know what it does. It basically causes directional explosions in addition to the AoE, or the circular AoE when you heal. But let's find out for certain. We don't really need... Yeah, we can equip it. Yeah, sure, why not? And nothing else I really care to equip anyway, so... Twin theoretical tools of a vainglorious bug. The claw mirrors. When binding, emits a searing blast that damages surrounding enemies. Since I don't have the juice for it now, let's go and get some. Now, let's see if we can find a sucker to use this on. There should be someone. It's too far. There we go. Should be someone up here. Eh? So, what is our current objective? I've been at that fight for probably 2 hours now. Yeah. I actually beat him almost right after stopping the recording, so I was particularly perturbed by that occurrence. That said, Biohaven, Biowater. Right. Pilgrim's Rest, Farfields. Wake up. Farfields. We also need to go visit. Get rid of that now. Oh, we can also try using the high jump over here now. See what's going on in this area. But I probably will do that off camera. Won't be too interesting to... There's a flea right above? I don't really care. I'm not going to deal with that right now. What is... Ah, okay. Right. Oh, that is unfortunate. And 4. As far as I can remember... Wait, no, I don't think there was even a quest for it here to fill out or do. That's the one that gave me the parachutes. If there's anything else of interest going on here, then. our next heading. Wouldn't mind seeing if anything else is going on with this statue, but I still have some lingering trauma from my first foray into Hunter's March all that time ago. Right, we need to go up to... No, we got the quests from there. Can we get another one? Cards. I think we did them both then. Yeah, let's hit the Bone Bottom. And then we need to visit the 12th Architect. See what she has to say, and then effectively deactivate her. Well, okay, so that was spoiled for me as well in the comp. No, I did all of the quests here, so this isn't my fault. That's particularly annoying. We do need to visit the 12th Architect, but we can't wait. Head over to the Ruined Chapel instead. Thought that was a void mass.
Oh, back from the depths with nary a scratch. Is it as you feared?
Cadestre.
It is, and worse. Your snare has sunk the monarch deep, deeper than I can safely descend. To cut Farloom free, I must plunge below the surface of that lake of liquid nothing.
Menasor.
No shall survive submersion in that void, old one. Not even yours.
Benifrey.
Not without aid, certainly. Though aid may exist. The flower that resists the dark, do you know of it?
Torodano.
The Everbloom. We've heard the tale, but had thought it a myth. If ever it sprouted in our lands, we would surely have known.
Casvin?
I would not seek it in these lands. I need its power full, and it is too fragile to sustain here long. I would seek it in my memory.
Sagrador.
Oh. So you'd give us so you'd have us wrench open your soul to retrieve the fabled bloom. Can such a thing be done?
Casvin?
For another bug, no, but I am a weaver enough to attempt it. In the distant past, I knew the flower. My thread still holds its faint memory. If the Everbloom is grasped strongly enough within my silk, it could be made to manifest.
Ah! So you're asking another spell of us to reveal the flower clear, but to illuminate one of your kind's old memories so acutely. This is no easy thing, even for us. Old one, you must give us a moment to confer. Stab her. Stab her. This is taking too long.
Torodano.
We could do it. The spell can be cast with enough power, enormous power, equal maybe to that monarch.
Miofene?
I cannot grant you mine, even if it even were enough. My strength is still needed to face her below. Or else do you propose we seek a source?
Mimido.
From Farloom. Remember, ours is a king. Wishes granted.
Horala.
Farlum was not born of that monarch, Old One. Power existed in these lands even before she bound them neither. Seek the old hearts of our kingdom and their last successors. Spare their strength.
They're still out there, hidden away, much faded by the pale once long dominion. You must make them stir. We will teach you how, in the way befitting a weaver, a somber song, to reach down into their memories and enliven them a final time.
Learned the elegy of the deep.
Jo Manel.
The hearts you seek, we can share their locations as best we know. 3 will be needed to construct our spell and draw clear memory of the flower from your silk.
Gafama.
Bring us the old hearts. Bring us the hearts, Old One. Make 'em beat, fierce and final. See for yourself the forgotten strength of this land of bugs before we burn those memories in its saving. Okay. Not fond of the idea of having to go all the way back there. That's 2 of them. Okay, there's the 3rd one. Where the frick are you? Okay. So, one in Blasted Steps, and I don't know how to even get to it. Looks like a trip to Coral Tower is going to be.
Memero. Yanara.
I was hoping for a hint on through their march at the far border of these lowlands. That's. Seek the last queen of the ant hunters.
Mia Samasa.
And use their voice united the wild tribes. Give them strength to resist. Anguished aura. 8 masks hard. Swirl souled enraged. 12 with agnates flat. All juices strained. 6 pilgrims living. Hung long to drain. Give me what you got. Or a pork chop. Bound the crest of shaman. Cast the blade forward and strengthen silk skills with powerful runes. As always, it activates immediately. And so, we have confirmed that we now have every crest. Oh, I like that. The attack speed is a little on the slow side. Charged attack. Speaking of which, I did use the crest of... no. What is it? Of the pin? Yeah, pin badge. I think it easily cuts the charge time down by half. But none of these are open? Oh, I don't have... okay, that's fine. And a ranged bullet. Well, more ranged. I don't want you guys thinking that I knew this was here. I merely suspected. After all, they were called shamans. I figured, what if I get the shaman crest from them? And then I discovered that hole in the ceiling over yonder. And so I was holding down. And so we find ourselves here. I do like the attack's coverage. This coverage is not as shallow as well, frankly, all of the other ones. Like the Architect Crest. Hey, suckers. Oh, right, since we're here. Here. Oh. I see how it is. Okay. I don't have all of the silk skills. Kind of upset there's no yellows. Would even work with this. It's faster. Don't worry. I tried to kill you. Interesting. Oh, never mind. What else do we have to do? So, that is the only one we have actual quick access to. I do want to visit Underworks. So I was just going to pass on through, but apparently they want my attention real bad over here. And the only way to get back here is the long way. We can wait until after we talk to the architect, because then I can just use the teleport in order to get out of there. In case things go tits up. Hey there.
Red, do you ask need our services even now? Our duty is long, but we shall create for you if you require it.
Okay, so that was. Ooh. I wouldn't mind it. Oh, right. We actually need. I guess we'll do that. Get the song there. Honestly, I'm more surprised. I'm actually surprised that there is no interaction or any comment from her on the state of things. Granted, what doesn't really matter to her, but, you know, everyone else has something to say. You know, those that lived.
My service to you, Bugred. As it concludes, I must speak, confess. Long now I have felt my rotors slow their spin. My limbs lift weak, and ending is felt, coming, sudden, certain. Welcome.
Tamirian.
Whatever fading you feel has not shown in your craft, Master. You have provided tools of immaculate make. What will follow if you pass? Would another take your place? One cannot. The skill to construct an architect that was taken by time. I am the last final. The core remains to sustain the song, but no more architects to tend toil or build anew. Strange, for Farloom Eternal states the directive cage, but how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This seems an error, an end, an error. Welcome.
I mean, as long as she sticks around so I can buy more of this, I'm perfectly happy. Alright. So, we just need to keep going across. I'll check the tool if I remember we have it. Right. Now we have to keep going this way. What are we doing up here? don't remember enough about this map to recall how to get down there. I really don't want to go the long way. Let's see. We are currently in the cauldron. There. Now that that's there, I'm not going to worry about it. I should just go and deal with it, I know. Nothing else to be done down here. The only other thing left is to get the fleas for the caravan. And then deal with the sands of crack, good lord. So I think... Right. We did just get a new tool, didn't we? Figured I'd forget. It's a yellow, too, so that's kind of unfortunate. So, that's not... There we go. I read it was down in an entirely different button. Whatever. How does this work? What did I just see? I used the button to heal and I pressed down. I don't understand what I just... I guess we'll figure it out in a bit. Right. The entire point of this was to see it's down. And apparently it lets you climb up walls. Just, you know, thematically. I know where we are. It's that long hanging thing that ends in a ball sack. Now, I had theorized that supposedly has iframes, but honestly, not really worth it to even try. One less to deal with. I wonder. Just really quick. We got a dead bug here. It's down at Y. That was worth a try. The shame of it is, I already knew how to get out here in this particular area, so we can get down there. I knew. And I didn't do the thing. Also, why are you back? Get some too. I forgot to equip the Bye. Have a beautiful time. I forgot to equip the thing that decreases fire damage taken. Where does this come out? What? You remember those episodes where I occasionally reference my trauma, where these things keep closing and then they don't have a switch behind them, so I end up stuck? It happened again. It's really annoying. And make no mistake, I'm saying trauma tongue-in-cheek. To me, it's just another day in the zone. Right, we don't have any drones to deal with the thing being on the ceiling. That's going to be an interesting conversation. What the frick? Oh, that's what it did. So basically, when I get hit by that, it seems to damage my silk. Yeah. Right, because I thought, okay, that's going to take some getting used to. Is this worth it? Probably not. What the frick? -1. Why does she slam down like that when you heal in midair? Why did that feel so much faster than usual? I need to try healing on top of something just to see what happens. does not seem to be working. Little anti-climactic. I mean, I get it. I still hate it. Before we end this video, I have to do that on top of an enemy. Just to see what happens. Let's hope we find an acceptable compatriot. Yes, compatriot. Hey, speaking of which, he flies though. That's much more annoying. It's even while I'm on the ground. Someone who is stuck on the ground, please. No. Takes us to... Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's... Oh, I did get rid of that thing, didn't I? So, get rid of that. That's not necessary any longer. I think we're all set. Oh, right. I'm just wandering around. There goes my depression acting up again. Really? Got it. I forgot this elevator did that. for a second. Alright, so... task is still to find someone's head to dance on. She's not a great option. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Those have gravity? Because I know there's nothing else up here. Especially nothing that could target me from that distance. I would have been kind of upset. This goes... I mean, it's as good a place as any, right? Sucks for you. So it's just gone? Not particularly interested in going to the cradle. I just... Oh, right. Shame on me for thinking that was just... decorative. Okay, let's head over to... What's the name of the goddamn place? Songplay. Okay. Just... I thought I would have something to attack, but apparently not. Shame on me for having hopes and dreams. So Bone Bottom's gone, that other place we visited is gone. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I know we sort of meandered here at the end, but I did want to get rid of that void mass, even though I was then re-traumatized by the hatch closing behind me and being unopenable. We're okay now. I'm not going to forget that it happened, but I can move beyond it. So, we did have the one boss fight that got us the upgraded claw mirror into claw mirrors. I know, such a stretch. Control yourself. The thing itself doesn't seem all that impressive. I have the... Yeah, no, I don't have one that boosts healing speed. So, we did get some upgrades. We also, of note, we did get the final crest in the game, the Shaman Crest. It is going to take some getting used to. I don't hate it. I just don't know why it would be good. So, I'm going to run around with it for a little while and see. Both, after the recording ends and probably next episode, unless I discover the limits of it in between. Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back. This should go up Wednesday, so we'll be back tomorrow with another episode. And I'm guessing that episode is going to be us heading to and through the sands of Crack. And good Lord, that is going to be a time and a half, I'm willing to bet. Then we have to kill whatever is at the end of it. So, it's going to be a full one, that much is for sure. Whether the Shaman Crest sees the end of that, honestly, even right now, I can tell you, that's very unlikely. But, it's possible. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.